Hi everybody, it's Kim Hughes and I would love to wish you a happy Thanksgiving this year. And while we are celebrating Thanksgiving, I thought some of the things that we might want to start thinking about is what are you truly grateful for? Of course, the first thing that comes to mind is your family, your friends, your children, your parents, all things that do with what helps us be who we are today. But the one thing I want you to look at is what is it that you are actually grateful for in your business? So let's take a look at that. That's what this blog is about today. And I think it's a very exciting thing because, sometimes we get so, caught up in the everyday things that go on in life that sometimes we forget to really think about what makes us happy. And what makes you happy is what you should be thankful for. So get a notepad out while you read this blog and watch this video and just jot down some of the things that we talk about and see how that can help you be a little more thankful in this year. And, with the way that things go in this country, it's kind of a crazy hate. So let's take that and spin it around and turning it into a very positive, a very a rewarding experience for not only you, but those that are around you and your clients. So I'm going to give you some tips here that you can use that might help you think about ways that you can be thankful in your business as a real estate agent. And these, of course, apply to any business, but because I work with real estate agents exclusively, hopefully this will give, those in other businesses, entrepreneurs, ideas of ways they can be thankful in their everyday life. So I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget them. So forgive me for, glancing down at my notes, but I want you to think about how you are, as a real estate agent, how you are able to create a schedule that works just for you. The flexibility that you can incorporate into your daily business. You may be that person that says, oh, I can't work weekends because I'm going to soccer games, or I travel, to see my parents, or maybe you are involved in a hobby that takes up your weekends. So you have the ability to put everything around that. I'm not going to say that that's 100%, but I'm going to say that could be a pretty much 80 to 85% if you really try hard to do it. Now, as a seasoned agent, you might already have this figured out of what your schedule should look like on a daily basis. But those that are pretty much starting out in the real estate industry, this is an area that, yes, you're going to have to work a lot harder and a lot more to build your business. But then once you get it built and you see that gratification coming back to you from when you first started, to now maybe 5 years into it, you're able to be more flexible with your time and put time where you really want it to be spent. So benefiting from building that business. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I think you get the idea. And so, the beauty about it is, and I'll give you a little tip on the way I did mine. When I was building my business, I had a lot of roadblocks because internet was new. Nobody had heard of what I was doing. I was creating something that had never been done before. And, it was a lot to go into it because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have somebody teaching me. I was a self-taught business. And so with 3 children and then a husband who traveled a lot, a lot of the responsibilities of our home life fell on me. So I had to get very creative in how I was going to build a business, raise my children, be the mother, be the wife, and take care of the home. And in my life, that's what was important to me was, not hiring people to come in and do it for me. Plus, I couldn't afford it at the time. So I had to get creative. So I was always there for my children. Number one priority. My business was modeled around them. And as they grew, it continued to do that. And to this day, it continues to do that. Even though they're all adults and they have their own families now, if they need me, I am very flexible where I can just pick up and take my business with me and work from their home or, work on the road or work while I'm down at the beach with my family. So that's something that you need to be grateful for is the flexibility that your business offers you. And like I said, not every day is going to be great. You're gonna have bad days, and you're gonna have great days. And focus on the great days. Say, you know what? Okay, I had a bad day today, but this past week I had 4 great days. So they all have to be. You have to look for the positive and quit looking at the negative, and then look for ways that you can look back and say, wow, how lucky and how thankful I am that I have a business that pretty much I can run it the way I want to. Not many people can say that, right? And then, and the other way is to look at, your clients. The clients are what makes your business. So, if you were able to help a homeowner buy or sell a home and help them achieve their dreams, what a great thing to be involved in. That's something that you should be thankful for every time you have a closing, is how wonderful you were able to be such a positive force in their lives to help them achieve some of their dreams. So that's definitely something. And so I hope that what you are doing now is making sure that you are continuing to thank those clients for the opportunity to help them. And by doing that, when you put positive out in the universe, it always comes right back, right? So we all know this. I mean, it's proven. So the things that I'm hoping you're doing is showing your clients your appreciation and how thankful you are for them. And by doing that, the universe is going to bring it back to you. So that could be referrals, it could be repeat business, it could be in multiple ways, right? So always be thankful for those clients, and be thankful for those that have taught you the things that you need to know how to do in your business. Whether it's your broker, a mentor, a coach, your virtual assistant, your on-site assistant, whatever that may be. Be thankful, and show them that you appreciate them. It could be just a matter of just saying, hey, I just really want to appreciate, let you know how much I appreciate you. And that goes a long way. To me, words speak volume. I would rather have a client send me a card saying thank you for everything you've done to help me in my business than a $50 gift certificate, right? Of course, we all like to be pampered, but when it comes right down to it, I want to know what comes from the heart. And so when you work with your clients and you show them that appreciation, remember that you're thanking them from the heart. That's the important thing. And then in the world that we live in right now, that is so much appreciated, because there's so many negative things that are coming at you in social media, in the news, and then people gravitate on that, and people would much rather look at negatives than positives. And so when you start looking at positives and you start talking about positives and you start showing appreciation and being thankful, then it's spreading out into the world. So when you pass that person on the street, or you open that door for someone, that's being thankful, and showing that you appreciate them and you respect them. You may never get it back, but you know what? At the end of the day, you can say, you know what? I was a good person, and I am thankful I was able to do that. So the other thing is, you can also be thankful that you have the choice to determine your own salary. Where a lot of companies that people show up at 9 to 5, they're given a salary, they're given bonuses or maybe promotions with raises, etc., which is great, because they also have a lot of benefits that come with that. But as a self-employed entrepreneur, quote unquote, real estate agent, real estate professional, realtor, you have the ability to decide your income. You can, the more you work, the more you reach out to past clients, the more that you do to teach people about real estate and to put your name out there, the more business you're going to get. So sometimes the more you put out, it's going to give that back to you, not overnight, but gradually. But just think about how you can determine your income. Maybe you don't need a big income right now. Maybe you're just wanting to kind of get your feet wet and know that, okay, 5 years from now, my last child is going to be graduating from high school, and I just want to set up a college fund and get them off to college, and then that way I can build my business the way I want to, because I'll have more free time. right? So these are the things that you can look at. Or maybe you just want to save up for retirement, but maybe you're that agent that's like, you know what, I want to go in full-fledged to work 100%. I want to make 100%. I want to, you know, make the most that I can and invest the most that I can. So when I get ready to retire, I don't have to worry about anything. And that's okay. And that's something that I think everybody should be grateful for. You know, if you're a younger agent and you're thinking, what? You know, I don't need to save them up for my retirement right now. Now is the time. Every day as you work, it should be some of it going to retirement, you know. So you might want to sit down and discuss that with your financial planner on how you might need to do that and plan for your future, because it will happen. You know, it may not happen for 20 or 30 years, but it will happen. And that's something that you can look back when you're, what, 50, 60 plus age, and be thankful that you were smart enough to do that, okay? So that's something that you should definitely want to look into. You know, of course, I've talked about, you know, how your business helps you spend more time with your family, with your friends, etc. So, you know, this holiday season, you know, just kind of be thankful for the things that, you know, the little things in life. Your business is a huge part of you. And so make sure that your business is making you happy, and it's giving you what you have seen. The reason why you became a real estate agent, make sure that it's giving it to you. And, you know, if you're struggling with that and you have that struggle with a balance, you know, I am happy to sit down and talk to you about this. I work with agents all the time on how to run their business successfully by putting systems in place, putting the right people on their team, making sure that they are doing everything they need to financially, balancing that with their personal life. And so if this is something that you struggle with, know that you are not alone and that we are happy to help you in your business. And there are so many different creative ways that we can help you, but we just need to hear from you. So drop me an email to Kim@KimHughes. And, you know, make sure if you like this video, if you would give me a like, and if you want to subscribe and be notified the minute that I put up a new video, hit the bell and you'll be notified immediately as soon as it gets up. And then any other perks that I put out there on YouTube or on my blog, which is on my website. And then, of course, I'm going to invite you to join me on all social media networks, because I'm always posting different things, motivational business tips, you know, things like that. So if there's something that you would like to hear or need some advice on, some tips, etc., you know, drop it down in the comments. Happy to, you know, respond. And usually we respond to any comments on YouTube within 24 hours. If you don't want to do that and you want to send me a personal email, feel free to do that too. I'm always happy to talk to you, because my goal is to help you achieve your goals. And when I do that, that's something that I'm very thankful for. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.